Hello, 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 beautiful souls. Oh my goodness. Okay, where to start? Let's just dive straight in. So first of all, for those who haven't been following me or know anything about my name is Christine Innes. I am the founder and CEO of Inspire Media, which actually has two companies. We have The Corporate Escapers and also Justice Plan Weddings. And I am about to take you on a video journey over the next, let's say, 6 months, and I'm going to share with you what it's like to create, launch, and run a national awards ceremony. So, just over 1 week ago, I was set a challenge, and funny enough, that last year I had the idea of running the Inspire Awards. So that's the name, called the Inspire Awards, and I didn't really do much about it. And then I was set a challenge from my amazing coaches to say, Christine, now it's time. I love my community so much. I'm all about inspiring people, with my story, inspiring people of like literally what is possible in life. So within 1 week, I did a landing page, launched pre-sale tickets, which we've already sold a quarter of them already, and already had amazing nominations come in. But today I just want to take you a little bit, step back and just sort of talk about why I'm doing the Inspire Awards. So for those who don't know my journey, 2015, I was actually diagnosed with 2 life-changing illnesses. Prior to that, I had been working in corporate. I did 22 plus years, let's just say, of working in corporate, climbing that corporate ladder, pretty much doing what, we were told in society. You go to school, you get a good job, and then you go and retire. And then when you retire, that's when you literally go and have fun. Well, the universe, God, whoever you believe in, decided that they had bigger, grander plans for me. So I was diagnosed with adult asthma. I was also 10 days later diagnosed with a heart condition. And then I also realized I was in a toxic, unfixable marriage, which I left and had to file for bankruptcy that year. I ended up having to sleep on my parents' couch. I lost everything. And I spent the next probably 4 or 5 years having what I call my pity party, which is the poor me, the why me, everything's happening to me. And during that time, I started looking at, people that were inspiring me, thinking that, oh, well, if they could do it, maybe I could do it. And I binge watched so much on YouTube of amazing people such as like Gabby Bernstein. I watched Oprah, like Sir Richard Branson, like all these people out here. I'm thinking, oh my God, well, if they've overcome things or they've created something from nothing, maybe I could do that as well. I then, in 2000, oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember the actual year, but I'll find that for you. I decided I would become a life coach and thought that that was going to be my pathway of helping people. But what I realized, I was really so triggered still. I still hadn't done enough healing of everything that I had been through. And people had started to see a change in me. And one of my amazing people that I'd met through a networking group had said, Christine, I'd love to interview you. And so 5 years ago, I did a Facebook Live, my very first Facebook Live. It's really funny. You should go back to find it. If you follow me on my personal page, you'll find it there. I literally was sweating from every single orifices that you could possibly think of because, showing up, being seen, sharing my story in, even though I know it was like talking just to somebody, but that really did scare me. And I shared my story, just literally of what I've been, gone through, but also how I started to change my life. I have healed one of my illnesses, so I no longer have a heart condition. I still have adult asthma, which I am slowly healing. I am working, listening to my body, all those beautiful things. And I realized that a lot of it was like all the emotions, with just everything that I had been through. And obviously healing a lot of the money wounds as well, from going from bankruptcy as well. That was a big thing for me. And I shared that story, and I was inundated from people from all around the world sharing how they had escaped corporate, how they had found and followed their passion. And within a couple of weeks, I started the Corporate Escapers, and that was 5 years ago. During that time, the Corporate Escapers has grown to a global community. We have a podcast which is on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, all of the good platforms. Also an amazing YouTube channel which you might be watching from now. In addition to that, 4 years ago I launched our very first magazine, which is now a global magazine with a readership of just over 10 million worldwide, and also published 4 #1 Amazon bestsellers. I also create monthly in-person groups, networking groups. So if you're in the Brisbane to Gold Coast area, come to one of our amazing groups and hear epic speakers as well. And now I'm launching the Inspire Worlds. Oh my goodness, I'm calm, but I'm excited. I'm slightly shitting myself. I'm just going to put it out there with it. And I want to take you on a journey of what it's like to create an awards, to be able to launch it, to be able to create this beautiful ripple effect in the community around Australia. And I want to take you on that journey just to show you what really is possible. You know, I live with a chronic illness. I run 2 businesses. I absolutely love everything that I do. Even if I'm faced with challenges, I love it. I feel like I've been given a gift. With my asthma, it's very severe. So there has been times where they're thinking whether or not I needed to be admitted into ICU. And, you know, that it's very scary. But every day I wake up and I'm so grateful that I get to breathe. I get to be here. I get to be alive. I get to just experience the most amazing things. And these Inspire Awards is literally for everyone out there. For those who know me, I cry a lot, so be prepared for that in these videos. But these Inspire Awards are to recognize amazing, epic human beings that inspire us to greatness, that inspire us to, you know, do better in the world. And we've got 8 amazing categories, which I'll put the links and all of that below for you. But, you know, we're not wanting people who are making millions of dollars, you know, not wanting to focus on the monetary value. We're focusing on the impact that these individuals are creating in their community and how we can actually help raise the awareness for it as well. The Inspire Awards, also what is so different is that a lot of awards focus on the gender. So they focus on like women in business, they'll focus on, you know, best male speaker, like all that sort of stuff. We believe in equality. I believe that everybody is absolutely equal. So there is nothing to do with gender on it, you know, on the awards as well, which I really am passionate about as well, because I think that we all are complete, beautiful human beings around here. And we're having a gala event in December. I'm just going to make sure I get the right date. So I have a lot going on. So it's the 6th of December. It's going to be on the Gold Coast. So yeah, I just want to give you that little bit of a backstory about me, give you a backstory about the awards, but also too, I'm going to be sharing you. I'm going to be really raw, going to be really vulnerable, and actually share with you what it takes to have an awards, what it takes to, you know, bring people in, get the awareness out there. I have a team of what I call my fairy godmothers. They are amazing, beautiful humans that are here to support me. They are helping me bring this to life as well. But, you know, I need your help and support. I need your help and support to be able to share that awareness, for you to be able to, you know, either nominate yourself, nominate somebody that absolutely inspires you, because I really truly believe that we all have the ability to inspire somebody else. My biggest thing is the power of stories. I truly believe that everybody's story has the ability to inspire somebody. I have seen it. I've been able to grow a global brand because of stories, because of my story, because of the stories that I bring to life. So I know that stories are the most important thing. Anybody who is in business, anybody doing anything great in the community, you need to be sharing your why. You need to be sharing that, because it's the one thing that separates you from everybody else. There is other awards out there. There are other magazines out there. There are other books. There are other coaches. There's, you know, we all have the ability to it. but my story separates me from everybody else. It shows my passion. It shows the empathy that I have. It shows you that I've been on a journey in life. I've been able to overcome so many different challenges, but also too, I'm here to show you what is possible. I am 47. I'm a mum. I'm actually a grandma too. I have 2 beautiful grandsons, and this is my legacy to leave to my family. It's my legacy to leave to the world. And one thing that I love about having the magazine and doing my books is that my stories, the stories that we bring, are there as a lasting legacy for people. One thing that we do with our magazine is that we, at the end of the year, we submit all of our issues to the National Archives here in Australia, so that they're there for people to be able to read, you know, in times gone by. All of our books are on Amazon, so people can download it at any stage. They're going to be there forever, absolutely forever. So stories are a legacy. Story sets you apart, and this is one of the biggest things that we are doing with the Inspire Awards, is we're focusing on the stories. We're focusing on the story of the impact that you're creating, the why that you've wanted to do this, like what's the reason for it, like why you're so passionate about what you do. And we want to share that with the world. We want to share that with everybody so that we can help you shine even more. So if you know somebody who inspires you, if you want to be part of the Inspire Awards, go and nominate somebody, nominate yourself, be part of it, come to our event, follow along, share the journey. But yeah, just remember that we all have the impact. We all have, I'm going to get lost for words here. We all have the power to inspire somebody with our story. So stay tuned. Every week I'm going to come here, I'm going to do a video. No editing, no nothing. Sometimes there will be simply no makeup. But I just want to share the raw, vulnerable part of what it takes to create this change maker, this awards, the Inspire Awards, to be able to create the impact. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love and light to you all. And I'll be back next week with another very raw and vulnerable video.